All right, let's go over module number 6, week number 6. This is what it looks like holistically. I've removed a few of the assignments from it. That's why it looks so damn small. You're welcome. We have essays to do, we have primary sources to review. Sometimes with a longer semester, especially with more complex items, I think, well, maybe we need some repetition, maybe we need some practice. And so I'll tell you what I took out as we go through this. Right here, we start with the introduction page. You can see that it's got pictures of a picture of clams on it because we're going over claims, and it's this kind of silliness that gets me through the day. So we start out with an OER on exigency. This had a application of the Tolman model looking at exigency as an assignment that came after it, and I thought we just did a Tolman assignment. And if you look at this and think, by the end of reading this, I will know what exigency and how it applies, and I'm going to do that as if it was going to be on the final because it is, then I think you're going to be fine with it. But exigency is certainly an important concept. You definitely need to understand it. So make sure that you've got that under wraps as you move forward. We move forward to M-6 OER, crap, 4 moves and a habit. There are so many different acronyms and strategies for evaluating source work. Oh, it's start. Oh, it's star. Oh, it's album. Oh, whatever. And it's basically a lot of the same ideas that are rewrapped and packaged. I've got an idea I want to sell, so I'm going to write about a new acronym. That's basically what we're looking at. Anytime you're looking at some type of source work, which you're going to include into your essay, you do have to think about, like, oh, well, is this accurate? Is this timely? Is this typical? Different things, right? Different components. This class has done such a fantastic job with source work. I didn't really feel like we needed too much. If I saw a lot of goofiness with source work, maybe I would have retained the essay, or I'm sorry, the assignment that went with this essay, but I didn't. But a hint, it was going to be evaluating source work that you would be utilizing in your essays, past or coming up. So we're not doing that either, but we will at least get the acronym, the 4 moves, and the habit. We're turning in essay number 3. We didn't have a workshop on it. This is a very aggressive timeline. So this is going to be due. And we're moving on to our primary source for essay number 4, Dum Dum Dum, the dumb death of critical thinking, how stupidity took over. We're looking at this as a primary source. Now, when it's a YouTube video, what I would suggest is going straight to the transcripts, printing that up, and then utilizing it to take notes on as you're watching it. This will help you dissect it. This will help you keep track of where you saw things. If you're going to utilize this as a source in the essay, you're going to need the timestamps. That would be found on the transcript as well. So I know people will watch it and take notes and then forget some of it and then not have the timestamps. And so if this kind of remediates that, helps you out a little bit. So that's always a solid strategy. Print the transcript, keep notes on it. You have the timestamp. Right when you print it up, I would also look up the MLA end text citation for the work cited. That way you have that as well. So we're looking at this as a primary source. Our last essay is going to be about this video. It's going to be an analysis of the rhetoric of this video. And so you really want to be able to break it down as far as what the main thesis is, what the claims underlying it are, the different types of evidence that they're utilizing to prove those different types of claims. And then as we kind of think about the Tolman model, how it might fall in with that, as we're thinking about fallacious thinking, any type of overgeneralizations or fallacies that are being utilized within this argument, and looking at it overall, just holistically, rhetorically, at how it's working or not working. This is going to tell us, oh, this is how stupidity took over. And so we want to analyze, what do you even define stupidity? How are you even doing in constructing your argument? So we're going to be writing an essay about that. And so we need to break that down. We have a discussion on the death of critical thinking. We have a discussion prompt. Remember, with the discussions, you need to respond to at least 2 peers' discussion posts. And that, I believe, is not it. We have the essay number 4, evaluating the argument of death of critical thinking. The rough draft is going to be due next Monday. So here's the prompt. We have the essay question. Does the death of critical thinking, how stupidity took over, successfully make its case? Or does the film itself rely on the same rhetorical shortcuts over generalizations and weak reasoning it warns against? Your essay should ask not only whether the film is correct, but whether it argues well. So we're going to be evaluating it. So again, we are going to be doing a workshop on this one. That workshop is going to be next Monday, and you're going to have to turn in at least 5 pages if you want full credit. And then you'll have the rest of the week to do 2 reviews. And then we have one last week where you're going to finish this up. So we are coming to the end of this class. It is coming fast. That's the introduction for 7. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate. Reach out. This is all we have for this week. I think I took two assignments out and 1 reading. So let's have a fantastic week. Thanks.